Hello everyone, happy Monday and welcome to today's online championship race. Again at Interlagos, just like yesterday, but today not in an LMDH, but in an LMH. We're in the Ferrari, as we have signed up with this car for this particular championship. Guys, we have 1 hour to fix the car, 1 hour to build a setup effectively. Because I haven't even raced the Ferrari around this track at all. And Well, it's like flying blind, right? So let's see what we can cook from the get-go. This will be very interesting to see. I'm testing a few things that appeared to be working yesterday. And obviously I want to see whether they are working the exact same way on this Ferrari. I'm a bit fearing the slow speed turns because this Ferrari really likes to understeer in these areas. So we're pretty interested to see how the car's behaving, and obviously to see what kind of lap times we're going to do here. Hey John, hey Genrix, hey Stick to V8s, how you doing? DC, hello there, welcome. Thank you for joining. Oof. That rear is slightly different than yesterday's BMW rear for sure. Something else that's obviously very different is the fact that we're running a four-wheel drive car rather than just a rear-wheel driven car, which effectively gives a total different dimension to the car itself. Let's see, first lap time 25.1. You see there is a lot in the second lap with hotter tires and so on. But generally speaking, I think we're pretty much off the pace still. Yeah, track limits. Okay, I need to rebuild that setup. It is just... no, goodie. Too much understeer, too little rotation, not enough rear end stability at the same time. Hey Marvin, thank you for joining as well. So, we need to fix this. For those of you wondering what I'm waiting on, I'm not sure if my game has just crashed or whether it's loading cars, despite it should not load cars now. It should load them when we get to the track, so I just assume we will. Well, I guess it's a crash. The first time I've had this. Mats, this is a bad starting point indeed. And I'm running a little out of time already to an extent. Especially since I haven't really had a good time with that car lately. And I'm thinking about whether I just should grab the... Whether I should just grab the Sebring setup. Which hasn't been too great either. But maybe it's just sitting a bit better. Let's see. First, I tried different things though with it. So I go car setup. Yep. Mm-hmm. How to get some more rotation on here? Probably with a bit of a packer. There's hardly any other way around it. Let's see how this goes. Recorder, what do you mean? Lambo is brutal. Yep, Ferrari today. Hey North, hey Liminal Thoughts, how you doing? Well, before the update I would have ever gone with an LMH. After the update you have to go with an LMDH, because I think right now LMDHs are the OP cars. Cool. I don't get the rotation done with the Lambo. I'm really struggling with that machine, which is why I don't race it. I think it's the best car that you can have, but I can't set it up properly. I think the Lambo is OP, but it doesn't help me if I do one brilliant lap somewhere and then die in the next lap. So I needed to go with the BMW, as that is more like a car that I can sort of drive. Copy. This doesn't work at all then, it seems. Oh boy. I think today's going to be one full of issues rather than no issues, right? Alright, thought this felt odd when going out of the pits. But that was understeering that much was a huge surprise to me. Alright, let's try again. I don't think the wheel spin is too crazy. My biggest issue with the Lambo is its rigidity, as you've pointed out. So the other suspensions seemingly are already skidded here on the out. Without going off the pit road. See how the rest of the track feels with this now. Yeah, this is much better. See if it is also fast enough on the straight. Not at all. I hope that's still down to low tire pressures or something. As soon as the tire pressures come up, the car gains a little bit more of right height as we're going. This feels alright here, you know. Turn 11 feels beautiful. From that point of view, actually I don't need more rotation, and actually a bit more stability on exit would be quite handy. What was the VAL? Ah, there is no Valkyrie. Not even sure if it is planned or not, but at the minute there is nothing available about this car. Let's see if another lap, like, we still haven't reached peak tire temperature compared to yesterday. You know what is the biggest thing I need to relearn for today? It's allowing the late brakes. And having the confidence in the car to deal with it. Okay, that is good enough indication though. We're on the right path with this one. I'll just need to fix small things. Yo, this is going. Oh. What? I did put the speed limiter? How the fuck? Yeah, this is TC settings. Oh, on R. Rotate. Cold tires is really insane. I wonder whether we come in here to a limitation of LMH versus LMDH. I know that with a BMW I would be into the 23s already. Mayan, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. The fact that we're sitting here with a Ferrari on a 24 still is, I mean, can only mean two things, right? Either we haven't like cooked the setup yet, or the car's just generally down on performance. Which is something we're trying to find out still. $857, yeah. 857 is the TC. Chain MP, they will for sure when they are able to give a little bit more detail about what they are, well, what they have done so far on them. Can do something against this pathetic understeer that will fix so many issues of me in that car. The low speed entry understeer and a little bit on the brake still. I don't know, I haven't driven the Humo setup, obviously I haven't built it as you can imagine as well, so I can't say really. But this setting has certainly helped with the low speed rotation in Sector 2. Oh dear. In the Lambo. Better pray for you then. I forgot to step on the brake. Even another click of rear anti-roll bar. Let's see if that's... is that the way to go? I don't know. Copy. We'll note that down for my considerations. Yeah, that's a bit too much though. How the hell will I get a bit more of this entry? Nice leg. There's not too much missing, really. see how this goes. Stick to V8s, one stop, like in the middle of the race, is probably the best for GT3s. Right, 30 minutes to go. I think it will be a huge race though. Like, really high attendance. They've just gone too low at the front. Or is it now just right? What? Are you kidding, right? I mean, this is first time lap. This cannot be like super quick, I think. And if it is, I have confidence on the car suddenly. Like confidence that I've built somewhat right, you know. Honestly, just 1/10 off. This looks good. Like, not good, good, great, good, but I think good enough for improvement if I don't screw this up in the next couple of laps. And what did I do? Yes, exactly. Straight away effed it up. Back limits. Emirius, thank you very much for your follow on the Twitch channel, welcome. Ah, come on, this is the next track. Oh! Duh! Hey, whatever. Suddenly Senna is beautiful. This is like right the thing that I want a car to do. Alexandro Chiok, thank you for your sub. Appreciate your time. Welcome to the stream. JBL, thank you for your follow. Welcome to the stream. Stiffening up ARBs a bit. Ah. East Coast, thank you so much. Happy 10th stream streak. Hope you'll enjoy it. Feels sloppy, right? Like, certainly not too great. It's unbelievable, I can't do it cleanly at the minute. So now the car just over-rotates a bit too much. Maybe that down. Another one down here. I'm wondering, Gamba 23.4 that I saw. If that's race pace, they're gonna be cooked. If it's not, I'm fine. But then for a guy like Gumball, a 23.4 is too bad for it to be quali. So I'm thinking it must be race fuel. But then I would be wondering... Oh, come on. This track limit stuff. This understeer, where does it come from? That's insane. Leonardo Vare, thank you for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Oh no, is Jimmy still in... when Jimmy Broadband is live, really. Probably the understeer just comes from the car bottoming too hard. Yes, so many people are joining now. I'm getting a join like whenever someone jumps in. Like, I appreciate the company here on the server, but Jesus Christ. Like, effectively at this point it's almost impossible to drive. You see a screen like every 5 seconds when someone is joining or leaving the server. He's out now with a full tank. I can't wait to see the lap time. The thing is, give me the BMW and I'm putting a 23.6 or something like that. Like, I've done a 23.8 with fuel saving for yesterday's race. But I can't do shit with that Ferrari. Just feels limited. I am unable to do 2 consistent turn 1s in a row. It's biblical. Yeah, and if I do get it right, it's not even a PB. Oh, that is a biblical. Our car doesn't like anything right now. Which is... Man, fuck this traffic. Excuse the language. I'm just so fed up with it. There's only one more thing that I can test, and really need to hope that this is the solution to the tragedy. Which is giving the car just a tad more front end right hind. Just a tad. Pepper spray. MD, do you mean 8 PM instead of AM? Holder is stiff again. Amazing. In before. The front end is now too stiff and the car doesn't rotate anymore. But you know, I still played that little bit of laziness in low speed turns, so I hope it was due to the car somewhat bottoming out. I was about to mourn already about traffic. Well, this was gonna give me the track limit straight away. Yeah, it's certainly not easy to drive with the car, but you know what? I'm so close before just going into my Motec library and just picking the setup that I did my fastest lap time with. Well, I just take it, you know. Turn 4, I do not know what to do. Turn 7, you just should not miss apexes. For fuck's sake. Yeah, we've done literally 50 minutes of testing, and I can assure you I'm not happy. Literally not happy. No idea what I did different in turn 4 on that one-time lap that just gave me the cut here. Where is my Motec folder? Engineering, LMU. Hypercars. So what was the lap then that I did the best lap is? Was it here? No. Was it this? Yes. So taking the file. Lagos. Just putting it in there. Wrong file, of course. There it is. Calling it this. The final. Going to the car setup tab. If current setup as a before. Load the other one. Okay, let me compare. And before that just feels understeer galore. I'll take those 2 minutes now to do 2 or 3 laps. I'll have to. Even though the event starts in 3 minutes. I don't care. Fuck's that bump. With that car, I just feel way too much understeer. Where is the fine balance? Like, honestly, I'm really struggling. James Collado, thank you so much. We're gonna race this beast now. Jesus Christ, what a top split. I'm supposed to be third, but I can easily be like out of the top 10 even. James, I'm not surprised you say this is a nice car. I think I'm racing the sister color, the 50. So I'm taking my time. Giving the V4 another go. Compare it to the one that we've just had the best lap with. And getting a bit of a feeling for this car again. Ah, track screen. I love it. Yeah, with that, every back-to-back test with the setup is now pointless anyway. I just need to be driving that and be fine. At least I do have ARBs to adjust. Hey Fabio, thank you for joining. Fabio, why are you not in the race? Yay, we got Jimmy Broadband in the split. Let's go. Track status is green. Ah, you don't have the subscription. Shame on you, mate. Joking. Anyone having an idea how many laps we have to deal with today? Yeah, Fabio, you should. I absolutely think so. Yeah, that's the set I take. Whether quick or not, I have no idea. I mean, we don't have a chance on the win anyway. We're sitting in a much slower car today than yesterday, and yesterday we couldn't win either. So we don't need to raise our hopes for today unless some bad things happen, which we don't want to see. Just have to admit that I picked the wrong car. Because LMDH is OP. With the BMW being much more OP compared to the Ferrari, and the Lambo even a tad more. At least from my findings. It's insane, the medium doesn't even heat up under those track conditions. Beef Nacho, thank you for the follow, welcome to the stream, buddy. Appreciate your time. Take the pit entry once. Gonna go for a quick pee break. I wanted to take the service road, no! Okay. Right. 7 times 3. 70 liters that we need. myself 5 laps. Maybe even less. And then we'll see if this is good enough for hopefully some top 5 on the grid. Right now I'm doubting it a bit, but let's see. .3.9. I think even a 24.0 is sort of difficult to achieve, but let's see. Yo maestro, thank you so much for your follow, welcome. So the real lap that's coming for counting is coming up now anyway. I hope this is at least a 24 low. Oh. Much faster than I thought. Can we get more lap time out of this? Because we need more lap time out of this. Aye. Not this type of lap that I need, but... What? So this is almost enough for second place or what? No way. Yep, broke too late, had to trail brake too long. Slowing down my own entry for that reason. So 2 more laps. Again, too late on the brake. Having to jailbrake into the turn, killing a rotation. Because we warned about the qualifyings being diluted by traffic. I feel like the tires had the best. But it is what it is. Let's see in the race how long we are fiddling around with brake tires and anti-roll bar and stuff until we feel happy. Makaba, thank you very much for your subscription on the YouTube channel, welcome. I don't want to repeat myself for the 3rd time or for the 4th time now. But you guys know what I wanted to say anyway, right? Bruce Lee TV, thank you for the follow, welcome. This off-throttle needance of the car to rotate is just ridiculous. Look what happens if you go off the track. Yeah, of course I'm sitting again just in 3rd. Not if you go off the track, if you go in here and I just go off the throttle, watch out the car spinning to the inside. It's embarrassing to say the least. And this is simply an LMH thing, and you can't fix that. At least not on the Ferrari. In the Ferrari it's most pronounced. And this is what's given me such a hard time with the Ferrari lately. Like, the car can rotate, just not as soon as you put the power down. It is what it is, though. It's fine. That's what we just had. Right, MD, thank you so much for the good luck wishes. Thank you everyone for joining. Looking forward to have you guys on board for the race today. We are wanting to finish in P2 because you will see P1 running away in 30 seconds gap. And then there is a race unfolding behind that. We have Gumball in 10th, Volker in 5th, Leon in 7th, Jimmy Broadbent in the BMW in 17th. Oh, the BMW is quick though. Let's grab some drinks and then we go. So I think I just need to take it super easy in general. We will be behind Mehrless at the beginning. And then we see just how many laps this is going to be. 90 minutes times 60. We will be doing 84 and a half maybe. Pretty much 64 laps. Is that right? 64? Lonely race for Nicolini. It's also a lonely race for David at the front. So at least they will be in good company. Alright, here comes the green. Will that be close enough? Full 10th. What the fuck? I mean, yes, I'm not running the low swings anyway, right? But so no chance for an on-track maneuver. But it's in the end when it counts. There was no reason to dive bomb. David is running a low wing setup, and by the time we reached the breaking point, he had more straight line speed. It's just no point doing anything. I'm overfueled. And the car feels completely different than just 15 minutes ago. I told you David's gonna have a lonely race. And we will see about us. When I can't release the brake as soon as I'm turning into turn 1, I'ma just understeer like an idiot. Yeah, let's get me the first points. Let's go. half a point. Impressive. So it should be at least here in the midfield somewhere, where it should massively gain some time. Chain and P, that is exactly the reason why we're running the setup like this. Look here, I can open the brake early enough, and it's straight away 4/10 into turn 1 all alone. Which is a massive difference. Yeah. I'm so frustrated at this point already that I'll like continue like this for the next 85 minutes. It will be just pure madness because I'm sitting, you know, I'm sitting 1.5 seconds back of a car that I should be running on the rear wing from the very get-go. And instead I make mistakes already in worth of a second. Plus I got myself already 0.75 on the cut points, leading a massive train. Yeah, I'm having worse rears to be honest, which is probably a TC issue, so I'm just gonna put in a save mode for the rears. Gonna turn the brake bias a tap further to the back. And maybe just taking it easy. I remember when I turned on the stream and I was like, yeah, well, I'm really in a good mood. And this is like completely changed over the course of 50 minutes. And I totally blame the car. Like, I really appreciate the Ferrari on many, many levels. But lately, I'm like in a personal war with this car. It's given me entry understeer, exit oversteer out of the slow turns while not rotating in the middle of the turn. And overall just not the balance that I'm desiring, right? Yeah, don't worry. I'll be fine. I'm gonna jump Mehrles on the pit train anyway. It's just I could go faster. And the fact that I'm just not doing it, it's just pissing me off. See, because the car's doing this shit. Okay. So how do I gotta fix that situation? Plus 2 clicks on the front ARB. Will be hurt. Why is he now stiffening the ARB? Simply because of getting those exits now. I just can't be asked to have the rear that loose. I just need to see now how this will influence the low speed turns. This as well. I rather want to burn the fronts rather than the rears. Sometimes you'll be really amazed to see what a little bit of a change in an ARB can do. Still cannot fix my personal issue for turn 1, but that's a different story. Here come the GT3s. And here comes my next track limit. This is just so killing the tires. Everything Hugo has to do is be patient on the traffic. Because if you're impatient on the traffic, you're just hurting yourself big time. That will be super bad traffic for me though this time around. Probably need a dive into turn 1. Clear the gaggle. This might just be enough. So then the gap to Hugo is still 2 seconds, sort of stable. This is all looking fine. So, 1.3 seconds. Hey, Nico. The front roll and the anti-roll bar are, well, limiting the roll the chassis can do and the leaning from left to right when going through the turns. Shit, headphones empty. Oh, damn it. This is going to be huge fun. Maybe I need a box early. Could be worse. Only lost 4/10 in sector 1. Thank you, Nico. Imagine if I talk to you on the stream now while doing all this. Mixtar Gaming, thank you very much for your follow on Twitch. Welcome to the crowd. Welcome everyone, enjoy the race. So we're sitting third still. In the meanwhile, Meli has made it into third place, and I'm suspiciously looking whether he's even joining us and catching us, and in fact he does a bit. What happened to Sebastian and Volker? Did they come together? My big question for today is going to be, is this another type of us messing with the car for the first 30 minutes, just like yesterday, and then finally getting up a little bit into the grips and the groove? Yes, this is the same race as Jimmy. Yeah, I have 84 fronts, 82 rear. Let me try getting a bit on the pushing. This is insane. I just don't know how to handle that turn 7. Turn 7 is the worst of all. But turn in without being on throttle or brake, I die immediately. If I turn in with the brake, I understeer, and the moment I let the brake go, I oversteer deadly. And if I go a little onto the throttle, fixing that for balance, I'll just go wide, as you've seen. And the fact that I'm solidly losing a 10th here on the straight is no good. Alright, you guys are watching me for ages, and you guys know that our best mentality, or the best part of our mentality, is the never give up mentality. And that one is the one we're just gonna apply now. Because this second place will actually be the P1 of this race. Yes, I haven't forgot about David, but I said this in the beginning of the stream. When David is racing, we don't need to compare to him. We couldn't beat him in a better car than the BMW, than the Ferrari. So why should we be able to beat him today? Beyond that, I think you guys appreciate a heavy fight for second, rather than just sitting in the middle of nowhere at the minute. Which is kind of what we still do, right? If we're completely honest. So traffic may now enable an opportunity here. Oh, I'm too far back for it. But it's fine, we're down to a second of gap. This one is going to be ugly for me. Less ugly than I thought it would be. You see? The moment I need to start catching the car with a blip of throttle, I just go into understeer heaven. His front left, yeah, he's locked it up a couple of times into turn 1, didn't he? Ah, what's this? Pain. I at least hope that Hugo might get stuck behind that Beamer. Oh, come on. Once again. Okay, I shouldn't say anything, like, traffic gives and gets, gives and takes. this lap traffic has taken. A couple of laps before traffic is given. Yes, I'm using TC override on the exits. I don't know whether it's faster, but to me it feels faster, so I'm just using it. At least on this turn 3, I make sure that the TC doesn't cut in. Three. This is going to be a lot of hard work. Yes, Black Storm. P2 is just about possible. I just need to get my shit together. To be honest, like, I'm not saving that much fuel than I hoped I would, which is a bit of a concern. Because that means I'm just limiting my chances on going for an undercut here. So Blackstorm, did you get taken out too, or? Oh, I could have made a giga move here. So you got taken out? Shit. I just ever so slightly missed the apex. 10 centimeters. Lots of front downforce. Anyway, I'm in distance though. Hey Jerome, how are ya? A bit better exit, but you see it yourself, right? It's just I have no chance. Like, I can't do a slipstream move, can I? The rays are now completely letting go. Damage on the car. Sure. It's fine. I'll tell you, as much as I was optimistic there, the content happened while I still was off the track. So I would have not been given any room anyway. Bigger tragedy is this now. I'm sitting in this struggle with having a bad shit rear. I got hit by that other car. I would not be surprised if I carry damage. Is the first thing I need to check in a moment. I was surprised as Tahameli was chickening out of the move. It was surprising to see. So yeah, repair all. There is damage on the car. Do not repair. How much damage there is on the car, I can't even say. By the way, the rear end is rolling now. Significant. Oh my god. Is there someone on chat coming into the stream just blaming and pointing fingers at us? If so, I'll leave the comments. I think I can't, so 26, 25, 3, 26, 6, 26, 1, 25, 9. Maybe I can. I don't know how much is the car down on pace. But I assume it is down on pace. It's just feeling that rear doesn't feel great. Orbi Fabio, it's fine. I've just seen people coming in on way too many occasions, you know. I need to sort myself real quick in the brain though. Do you guys remember how many laps of the race were on Thursday? I'm thinking this is 63 now. Shit. Ah, the rear's broken. The rear's so broken. MD, are you checking on the race results on Thursday? How many laps it was? I will have 63, is that confirmed? Oh, damn it. I mean, the damaged car is probably some kind of karma, I guess. See Bob Roy, thank you very much for the follow, welcome. I think today I'm washed. Anything P3 is the maximum here. Unless I really quickly find back the mojo of this car. Max, I absolutely agree with you. Be at that shit. Yeah, so I don't know if I have a chance coming back on Hugo here. It really depends how much more fuel I have saved over the course of the race, which I don't think is anything really. Oh, this might be enough. Oh, I jumped him. Now I guess it's good luck keeping that position. So I'm trying to keep that rear in check as good as possible. I guess Hugo will be fuming right now. Lavanas, thank you for the follow, welcome to the stream. But can we keep that second place? As you can imagine, I'm very scared of that rear car behavior. Here's 82, copy. I took 80, right? So he took for 64 laps. Oh, we should be fine. Hardly any coffee left. Does Hugo consider me having done a mistake with the fuel? Or what is his opinion? Guess we need some French people to tell me. Ah, 120. Ah, the oil temp. I forgot to open the rats myself. The only good news is that my car's not revving that much because it's efficient to be short shifted. Okay. What did he say about the crash? I think we need to have a look at it in the replay later on. Ah, he wasn't expecting me. Yeah. Well, I saw this is my only chance and I knew that I couldn't do anything on the straights, right? So this is why I sent it there in the first place. Now you can obviously argue whether that was smart or not smart. I personally blame myself for it as well. It's not at all that I'm thinking I'm free of faults. The only thing I'm saying, like, from initial driving perspective, to me it looked like we made contact even while I was off the track still. Most of the time. But, yeah. We're gonna have a look into the tape, into the replay, and then we maybe see. It was a clear case of me simply being too ambitious. That's for sure. So yeah, I would put the majority of blame probably on my end. Also saying though, I mean, you know, I'm coming from off track and that literally seals the deal. With me coming from off track, I probably have no right to be there. tell you what I did. I think I just put myself a little bit too short on the virtual energy, which is why I jumped him in the first place. Maybe I oversaved 1%, but what I certainly did is like I took 1, maybe 2% too little. So him taking 82 is probably the right call. So guys, tomorrow we have a video out about Assetto Corsa Evo. That's gonna drop on my YouTube channel 18:30 tomorrow. There's nothing too big. Literally me just naming my thoughts about the game, pointing at the things that I'm looking forwards to and that I'm interested in. And if you guys appreciate that, and if you also love the Le Mans Ultimate content, then please have a follow and Twitch subscribers on the YouTube channel if you haven't done already, and do it exactly like our latest subscriber here on the YouTube channel, Osvaldo Costa. Thank you for your sub, bro. Much appreciated your support. So no stream tomorrow, but stream on Wednesday, likely with a Le Mans Ultimate WEC Weekly Challenge. And then I'm going to be out for travels. You guys have seen the stream plan maybe on my YouTube channel on the community tab. We're going to be at the Sim Formula Europe in Maastricht. Hey Adam, what should be fun? XIWAR, thank you very much for your follow, welcome. So, we're the leading cars, well, leading car for not having pitted yet. Of those that have pitted, sorry. My brain. How the hell did Volker drop to 9th now? So here come the people then with the pits. Yeah, I'm short on energy. Like really short. Yeah, minor 90 front, 98 rear. I'm just not allowed to keep them sliding. Yeah, I got 59. Luckily though, I know how to save fuel around here. But of course I don't want to let the gap become shorter than 2 seconds really. I should have noticed from the moment I left the pits that something was wrong. And it's not fundamentally wrong, I don't need to save that much fuel. But we're finishing lap 39. I need 24 to go from here on. So what is the fuel delta? 58 and 24. Oh, that is just... Oh. That is interesting. Much less energy available than I thought it is. 2.42. That is a significant lift though. But since other people are struggling with overheating engines, I'm fine. I'm really fine. Three laps to go from here. Yep, I'm good. We good. Just having to adapt my push level to what we've just did the last lap, really, and we'll be fine. Ironically, having to underdrive the car is also helping me with overcoming the damage. I can say it's not like I love the car right now. You guys remember my complaining about the caddy on R-Factor 2 or 3 years ago? The massive forklift. That's what I'm feeling right there. Yeah, I give David like a 40-second lead over me now, and I divided his lap time to be an average 24.5, which I doubt is going to be the overall lap time. That's 22.8, and 0.8 of 80 seconds is still like 15 seconds margin. Actually, I divided by 85. You might be right. Yeah, for safety reasons, I'm just gonna oversave a bit more. As you already know, the more we need to save, the less we need to push the car, the less hard our damage will hurt us. It's just those things that are a pain in the ass. Yeah, keep me updated with the pace of the race. Not that this becomes a thriller again towards the end. Maybe that's his goal. If he can achieve it, I'm prepared for it. Accidentally, Hugo might be prepared for it as well, though. Have a calculation going, please. Anyone. I didn't think that I took myself that little fuel. But it's fine. It makes the second stint just a different challenge. Now we're in 47, so we're closing that delta. We're doing great, so. Thank you, Marvin. Have a good night. See you next time. .4 seconds. The only good thing about being on an economy run is, like, really you can do with the traffic whatever you need to. Like, either you can send it or you just let the car go, engineer the gap so that you run into the traffic when you can have it, not when you cannot have it. Which is this occasion, this needs to send. But we save that extra fuel into turn 1, right? You'll be asking yourself maybe why I'm now, like, massively oversaving even. So even if we consider it 64 laps in total, we have done 45 laps, so it's a 19 lap from here. Right now, I have fuel for 19 and a half, which means I'm even saving for a lap too long. However, this is a strategic element now, because as long as I can keep the gap at 4 seconds, which we're having it right now, if in the end, for whatever reason, Hugo is coming around and be like, yep, I'm gonna just send it to the end now, and makes available use of all his energy, I can fend that off, you know. I have room to start pushing more again. Same with Taha Meli, and that is the bigger concern at this minute, actually. Because Meli is gaining seconds per lap. So, you know, I need to be able to save myself down to that point where I can fend Mally off. Which means by almost being able to go flat out, you know? If we really go for 64 laps. Can someone have a calculation on how close we are on the extra lap? Lavanas, the Lamborghini is good everywhere. It's the #1 go-to car. You just need a hell of a lot of time to set it up correctly so it behaves in a way. I can see what Mally is doing right now. 24.8, doing 26.0. Now he did 25.7. "15 laps from here on. We've done 48 plus, yeah, it's 14.91 at the current 24.3 average. So I think time for me to stop saving the fuel. David would need to find another 7 seconds, which I doubt he can do. Rather calculate with 84.3 an average, please. Melly got by straight. F. 13.5. What? Sub 24. Copy. His tires will rather give up rather than go quicker. Okay, the race is on. 14 laps. Mally 4.5 seconds behind. Mally obviously has the fresher tire, I think, having boxed lap 40. But I think within 5 or 6 more laps, this shouldn't be any difference anymore. So 13 from here on, right? And I got virtual energy of 13.1 going flat. So now you see, guys, why I have oversaved in the last 10 laps. Because Mally is on the full power, and now I have the chance to not even let him come too close. Only 2/10 last lap. I'll just need to manage my my car and my damage on the rear. As long as I'm doing that, I'm fine. 3:10 the lap is absolutely perfect. Can afford that. And I'll tell you, traffic's gonna... Well... Once it's hurting me, another time it's hurting him. I might go back and forth here. And then it will be a pretty good race. If we finish that in second, I'm going to be more than happy. Because going into the event with that kind of car, I felt absolutely worse. And you see the car's not nice at all. Slip and sliding on the rear. What's happening with Hugo? Does he have that much engine issues? Hey Rosa. In fact, I'm ever so slightly, like I'm missing 0.1 laps of energy, and I'm just gonna save them in traffic situations like these. Rather make sure I have a good exit. Much more importante. Hey Basti, thank you for the follow, welcome to the stream. Thank you everyone for joining. Welcome to the online championship, round 4 at Interlagos. We are sitting second yet again. 4 races, 4 times second. You'd think we're now sitting in second place in the championship, but I doubt we do. We'll find out in the end. Jordy, thank you also for the follow. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Appreciate your time. And obviously this race is not done yet. We're on the threat that Melly from behind. 4 seconds. I wouldn't know what this BMW was doing. I think Taha is gaining a little bit on us in general. So with those 10 to go, I need to see them manage the gap now. Especially since the rear is becoming bad again. Also need to manage that rear. Jordy, the game is more than worth it. Everyone's playing it. Gamba is playing it. Jimmy Broadband's playing it. Jardier's playing it. There is a huge hype for Le Mans Ultimate at the minute, which is amazing. Daniel Milushek, thank you very much for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Much appreciated, buddy. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, if you are curious about Le Mans Ultimate, I can only encourage you guys, hit that follow button on Twitch, hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel. give the stream a like and come back to this channel for more and more ultimate action. And if someone was thinking I'm just taking it easy, driving this car home, you see we're very much on the limits. Almost lost it there into turn 7. And this is going to be a long another 10 laps because this car likes doing that now. .54 remaining copy. We're sitting save them in terms of fuel, more or less. 54 laps done, I think 9 to go. 9.3 left in the fuel tank. Sounds promising. And we want to keep Melly a bit on distance here. Just no risks for him to get closer. Also, the moment I would start taking it more easy now, I'd probably just drop completely out of the rhythm. Only thing that's not allowed to happen is a spinala. So basically, to give you an idea what the damage really is on the rear left, on every right hand turn, sometimes also on left hand turns, but mainly on every right hand turn, car feels like bending in to the rear left. Like you load up the suspension up until a critical point, and then boom, off it goes, collapsing. This is how the car feels in the rear left. As soon as the rear left suspension is loaded a lot, the car just goes. Soundless, I know that they are working on it, and as we all know, the game has started in an early access and that won't be forever. I'm pretty sure they are working on it flat out, trying to bring this as quickly as possible. Hey, Jan. Well, I mean, I'm also racing the Ferrari like 20 or 30 seconds below possibilities, but I agree with you. Yeah, we need to see. You never know what kind of obstacles they find while implementing driver swaps into the current netcode. And if they find huge obstacles, you know, it can't get out, like, I would at least urge them put the game stability and the feature stability over features themselves. Like, you know, we have nothing gained by having driver swaps doing team race, and then everyone's game crashes just the moment you do a driver swap. And someone that wants to somehow solo a 4-hour race can easily win it. That's simply not how it should be supposed to be, right? Thomas, I would certainly team up. I agree with you. I hope that the netcode just stays perfect. Gap to Taha, 6 seconds. Now we can ease off a bit. 6.5 minutes to go. Hoping for everything to be done within 6 minutes. No crashes. For the desktop, no spins, no incidents, no crashes and so on. Look how tight the grid is between P7 and 10. These guys are absolutely getting at it. I think Gumball is having race of his life. Mad Doc, what exactly are you looking for? Well, remember David ran this car yesterday on this particular track for a 60-minute sprint. He wasn't happy with what I said yesterday on the stream, saying that he sweated the car and whatnot. Yeah. I'll just leave that to you now. No, I mean, you can for sure, like, he hasn't obviously said that he did not practice a lot. Like, I mean, I don't know if you're just turning up in the Lambo, do 5, 6, 7, 8 clicks, and the car's driving like a BMW, then okay, cool, you're an absolute legend. People sometimes say I'm a goat, but I'm not goat enough to pick the Lambo and put it on a setup that makes it drive on rails, or it makes it drive in a way that I like it. If he found that within half an hour, props to him. But today you see the difference between me being in a faster BMW than the Ferrari in the first place. But simply, you know, with a BMW I did hour and a half to 2 hours of practice on Saturday, finding a couple of good clicks. That was the reason why I got the third in the first place. But yesterday I lost to David 12 seconds over 60 minutes. Today we're losing 55 over 90 minutes. So arguably the Ferrari is certainly not as fast as the BMW. But also I just did like 55 minutes of clicks on the car, and you've seen the struggle still going into that race. So there's two options. Either I'm entirely bad in doing setup work, and you guys buying my setups partly from www.improveyouarlaptime.com. So I rule the possibility that I'm really bad at setups. Or, and I would consider my gap today compared to yesterday between BMW and Ferrari, neglecting the fact that the BMW is much faster than the Ferrari, is actually a time investment issue. And I think that's legit. Because yesterday I ran some high 24s saving the fuel. Today I'm running mid 25s going flat out. Is a clear picture, right? Like we're talking about fact here. As we have 2 more to go. And I have 2 more in the fuel can, so that's fine. So I'm just gonna leave it with that, saying that the 55 second is not the skill gap. Hey Chris Cobb, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see, bro. How are you? How is live over there? Cycling or pasta? Ah, pasta. I would love to have a spoon of pasta right now because I'm starving. Oh no. Jimmy, don't rage quit. I mean, he probably was last anyway, so not much. Nah, LMH is surely much worse than before. It's a clear LMDH favoring physics condition right now. And I'm gonna say this, the fact that, you know, Jan and me, we took the BMW obviously. We have done 1 hour for Spa, merging some setups, then got a 1-2. We were doing 2 hours for Interlagos, getting a 2-3. And that is literally every experience I do have from the BMW since the last time I drove it, the BMW. It was like 4 months ago, which is literally the equivalent of 2 to 3 patches. So that is the difference that we're talking about in terms of how much has this car changed. And you know what? I'm gonna do a little bit of a bonus now. I'm gonna pick this Ferrari, do a couple of laps around Interlagos on the same state of the track of yesterday. I'm gonna put the BMW aside it with the setup from yesterday, and then we can see what is the difference apparently. How about that? Yeah, Carlos, I heard so. Oh, Tomati, thank you so much for your sub. Much appreciated. So guys, everyone stay tuned. We're gonna go exploring a little bit into the balance of performance thingies. Before though, we have a look at the incident that we had with Hugo. So we're quickly gonna have a look at that first. PT36M3, thank you very much for your follow. And then we're gonna jump into the situation with Ferrari versus BMW just on our end. Where is the bad lap? This one. Chopasaurus, sometimes the track limits are still a bit off and everything, so I don't blame the guy. Anyway, let's have a look here. I went opportunistic into this gap, sure. Then he didn't expect me to... This is exactly what I mean. First of all, I absolutely agree with me running out of the track limits, for sure, right? Okay. Well, I'm getting hit while still being off the track. I don't know where he expects me to be. Like you can see me here in the mirror. Ah, his car got severe damage too. What is your thought on this one? Automate on the BOP, the LMDH is standing out, and then probably Porsche, BMW, Caddy is somewhat close, and I would say the Lambo is a tenth or two quicker. Yep. Machete, I know, I was off track, and I would say if I would have just kept it on the track here, it was completely his fault. But I'm coming back at it, still at the same time. Like, where shall I go? From this moment onwards, if I go more to the left, sorry, I go more to the left, I'll just T-bone him anyway. Majority of faults, yeah. Like, you know, at this point, he also doesn't give any further room of error. He didn't push me off here. This makes me 50% guilty, but I think it's hard to judge. ICC Motorsport and Buster DE, thank you so much for your follow on the Twitch channel. Right. Nico, I agree, or I can understand the view. Absolutely. Okay, so championship standings overall, we're sitting third with being second 3 times. We're gonna miss next race for sure. And then next race is going to be our drop week. It's looking fine, literally. Di Buono has raced on Thursday, probably won that race. I think on anywhere else, like there is a certain amount of gap. Like P3 should be safe for us. Anyway, as indicated, because I'm curious, I'm gonna pick a track, pick the car, pick the setup. I'll do a couple of quick laps. And then I'm gonna pick the BMW from yesterday, doing a couple of laps, and we just see what is the difference there. And then we can finally also determine a little bit of a balance of performance issue. I need to check which set I ran in the end. Yes, it's about that, I think. Oh dear, what is that number? 1014. Thank you for the follow. I agree about the incident. Both could have done more. I made the error to... Why did the car burn so good? Ah, hot the temperatures. I just simply did the error of running off the track and then T-boning the guy, having the majority of the blame on me. Okay, there's more grip. So, quick change of ARBs. I'll give every car 5 laps, right? The name is Blonde. Yes, I'm running on one single ultra wide screen. Battery clipping. Stop that. Yeah, true that, Mageta. Oh, yeah. First lap is irrelevant anyway. Well, with grip, the car just behaves totally different around here. Still kinda having the desire putting the ARB back onto the back. Just because for the lap time it needs rotation. It will be a complete clusterfuck when I go into the BMW and use the brakes for the first time. Jenkish, what do you mean exactly we must wait for the pop update? So that would be a 24/6. That is another off track, isn't it? Oh, thankfully not. It's interesting how the same setup just creates a completely total different balance when you got 90 minutes under your belt. This does not feel like the setup that I just raced. Which shows how important practice is for ultimate pace. 24-0. Nico, was a boring one, huh? $23.7. Now let's just take that spot it is off tracked. See whether there is more optimum somewhere. $23.7. There's another 10th and a half. Yeah, I raced against Jimmy Broadbent, but the race is done. So this was purple. What is the best possible time that we can put? 40 thousandths quicker. 0.628. 23.628. 6.8 something. I agree with you, Jenkish. I don't know why the car looked entirely different. But I guess it's simply because being 100% focusly nailed on the car. And this would add another dimension actually to what we've just spoken for. If you just drive in that car ever and ever again like I did with the Ferrari, you suddenly just naturally have that pace, right? So, and on my car yesterday, can't wait to screw up the braking for a couple of times now. These LMDH things. Yes, brake migration was off. They would lock even faster on the rear, which is my biggest issue on the Ferrari, the rear locking. Not so much in the BMW. Let me guess, I now put laps into the BMW and can't even get into 23s. It would be hilarious. I want this lap to count despite his first lap, you know, getting a bunker in. Now you see that this BMW has a total different general balance than the Ferrari. Well, that flat spot might be a huge issue. Oh, come on. Yep. $23.6. Identically quick, just on the second lap already. Was bad. It was a 10th right there. And another one right there. I at least should get a second chance on this one. There's no warm-up and shit. I want to get this to an end though. I mean, I can see where this is going already, right? Like, as much as it was a 23.6, remember? We've been on that Ferrari for 90 minutes, actually for 2 hours. I mean, I could go one click more aggressive on the front anti-roll bar. Nope, tyres are absolutely the same. Remember, the first lap's going to be bad in the first place anyway. Front anti-roll bar is making the brakes feel a bit off. I'm still lacking a bit of tire performance. Lost momentum there. Surely a full tenth or so. It. Yeah, I'm overdriving, but you've seen in the first sector anyway. I think I can do one more with that set. Actually, I can't. But we have to measure to 11 up to... This is going to hit the 0. It appears to be. It's a 2/10. And literally that is your point 0, that your point 4 already. So out of this turn, another half a tenth. Yep. So literally, return to garage, have a watch. Timing. We need to calculate a bit more. So I'm not going to take this one. I got 2/10, so 22.389 plus 24,524. Although I obviously gained a tenth out of, well, 60 thousandths out of the turn 11 plus what was the best, 18.547 makes a personal best of exactly 83.4. Yeah, conclusion, BMW is 3/10 quicker. How much does the fuel affect the lap time? I mean, if you could go on quali, fuel should be much faster also. Yes, but I drove both cars for 100% of virtual energy. So in hindsight, even the BMW is even faster because the BMW has a fuel ratio of 0.94 and the Ferrari has one of 0.88, 0.89, which means that the BMW is running 5 kilograms more fuel, which in hindsight means there is another tenth in the fuel load on quali. So yeah, I stick with what I said there. The BMW in the right hands is between 2.5 to 4/10 quicker than the Ferrari. And it would explain the gap, right? So if we just take 3/10 divided by 63 laps, that is 18.9 seconds, and then probably we lost another 20 seconds from the damage, 15 seconds from the damage, plus 15, plus 8 seconds from the spin, is 41.9. Yeah. Pretty much a BOP issue. Yeah, it is all okay. It's all great, actually. Like, as I said, we are sitting greatly in the online championship, like 4 races, 4 times second. With only 4 attempts as well. So I think we see 5 attempts in total. David did this race twice as well. We so far had just single shots, so everything's great. The rest of it mainly a skill issue. David, what do you mean the best calculation you've ever seen? I mean, it's clearly. I lost like 30 seconds to myself compared to yesterday. Just from the car and the spin and the damage. It was an entertaining race indeed. It was quite tense till the end. So it's good stuff for sure. It's just a question. On the one hand, I think like the Ferrari can do still faster, but then I know the BMW can also just still do faster. It is a BOP issue in the end. It's just the LMHs. They are not up to speed, and you see that in every race. It is whether you put can you not see the sole races somewhere? CRP, no, I have not watched this. This is a TI-84. This calculator model. Let's see if we find a leaderboard on a random daily. Ah, just LMP2s. Too little esport people here. But yes, LMH and P1. I mean, it's Kota. Yeah, the LMH would probably be preferable. I agree with you, Hanny. LMDH is just a new meta at the minute. One stint sprints. I think that's not representative either. Then Lamar would be an LMH track rather again because of the long heavy braking zones. Yeah, you need to see it track specific really. Either way, it's clear though that we've been faster with the BMW yesterday than we've done with the Ferrari today. That's the only thing that matters to me right now. I mean, David just did his expected pace. Won the race yesterday, same car. So I couldn't win against him yesterday, so I should have had won today. Right. With that, I think it's time to come to an end. Tomorrow then, the video about the coming Assetto Corsa Evo, and maybe some goodie for you guys on Wednesday. If no goodie, then we have Le Mans Ultimate with the weekly. I think what's up on Wednesday. Let me have a quick look. Weekly in Portimao, hypercars and GT3s. Well, more hypercar grind. Portimao though, how long? 95-minute race. It's going to be intense. Let's see. Again, will be a short notice. Stream then, depending on the emails that I receive on Wednesday. Anyway, with that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the race. It was an intense one, another sweat for a second place. Literally happy considering the circumstances with my car not being where I wanted to be. Anyway, we have a raid going on then. And we are going to raid to Rift Blondie. She's live on iRacing. Met her at the Simracing Expo last year. And she's really got something going there on iRacing for her. So let's support her with a shout out, with a like. Make sure to enjoy a good stream on iRacing. And see you then in a couple of next days, on Wednesday at the very latest. And then till then, guys, have a good time. See you and bye bye.